Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Out towards the flank. Here's Issa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Madrid have the chance. Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, great chance! A real chance! Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Thuram, spread out to the left. It's a promising position. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And that is well cleared. Wriggles his way through. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now the cross. Oh, well played. It's going wide left. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's gone loose. Now, this could be a chance. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Played out to the left flank. Esteval. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's delightful. He's on it. Can he get away? Shot a goal! And he's done it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Israel really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's got away. Haaland! It's a loose ball. That's put paid to the danger. Aguero looking for the chance to skim one in from range. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Thuram. This looks promising. Hazard. Oh, good climb! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. Esteval. Esteval will not want to lose. It's Aguero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aguero. Lam. Hazard. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Played towards the other side. And it's Figo. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is...
There's the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Israel have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Figo. Figo. Lam. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Israel have their third corner. Figo plays it short. Great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Referee has just said play on. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Aguero. Guardiola. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Rodri. Messi. Azar, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah,
He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Figo goes short. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. This is a promising build-up. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that has not gone well. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Figo finding himself in space. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Israel really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aguero is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And that was asking for too much. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Azar. Chance, surely! It's hit the upright. That's going across goal. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Esteval. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Now it's Figo. Figo. In by Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Haaland. That has been slung wide. It's Azar! Goal! Israel! Into the lead once more.
Gol de Israel. Marcó
Perfect
en el
placement,
minuto
the
85,
one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
Madrid
El
are
dorsal
able now
18.
to make their substitution.
Messi.
It's been on the cards for
Serán
a few
sustituidos
moments now.
por el dorsal 15.
Well, this is what we've been
El
waiting
dorsal
for.
4.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Throw in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7 será sustituido por el dorsal 41. Cambio de jugadores en Israel. El dorsal 14, Ibrahimovic. El
And that's
dorsal
definitely
17,
not his best.
Messi. El dorsal 2. El dorsal 11.
Koundé,
El dorsal 22.
very much into the last
Casa.
knockings.
Serán sustituidos por
They're avoiding
el
the
dorsal
blatantly
19.
obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition
El dorsal
box.
20.
That's where it has to be.
El dorsal 13. El
Fourth official
dorsal
showing
9.
that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
El dorsal 8.
Lahm.
Habrá 3
Alexander
minutos de
Arnold
descuento.
cuts out the pass. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander Arnold spots it and intercepts. Costa. That's that, the end. Israel have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield.
And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
El dorsal 80. Ronaldinho.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's another throw. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Bigo goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. nicely aimed pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance!
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Figo. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal. Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. Quarter of an hour played. Played out wide. Hazard picks it up out wide. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Hazard.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. He might be in here. Oh, great chance. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a... Ronaldinho! It's run loose, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed at the far side, and he was alert to it. Haaland, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aubameyang. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hazard. Hazard getting forward. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
It's Hazard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short, and this is Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Aubameyang. Chance, surely! Has another goal! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Aubameyang duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he spark a counter here? Thuram. And this is Figo. Ibrahimovic. He'll try from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is good strength. Oh, he's having a go! Racing over the bar.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Dias. Now it's Aubameyang. Threads one in, and it's been played through. Good take, and goes for a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Some first-half thoughts?
Israel are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Cambio de jugadores en Israel. El dorsal 14, Ibrahimovic.
Down to business again.
Será reemplazado por el
Israel
dorsal 4.
decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. In by Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldinho. Oh, delightful ball. Israel do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Ah, such a clever touch. The ball goes, it's rising! And he's steered it beyond the post. Rice, Rodri gets across to intercept that. And it's Figo. And this is Aguero. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Israel have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
And this is Hazard. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? In he goes again! And no mistake. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Israel have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Figo with the short one. He's having a shot! And it's Messi. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Rodri. And it's played it. Terrific effort! Israel still have the cards to affect this game. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Thuram. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Ruben Dias. And Koundé. Yamal. Rice. That is good alertness. Messi running with intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Azar. Haaland.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Aguero.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, just skips past his man. That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi applies the finish! And that's off target.
Israel certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cambio de jugadores en Israel. El dorsal 22.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
El dorsal 17. Messi. El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Figo. He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Aguero. This might spell danger. Now it's Figo, and he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! Now that was quite some save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time.
Cambio de jugadores en Israel. El dorsal 2 será reemplazado por el dorsal 8.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta has it in a wide position. Yamal! Ruben Neves. That's a lovely, neat pass. Royce has the space to scheme. Oh, they could be caught out here. Royce! And that is doing no harm at all.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession.
Agüero. Serán sustituidos
No, that was
por
never going to make it.
el dorsal 11, el dorsal 10.
Kvaratskhelia.
Messi. Habrá 4
Messi,
minutos de
he's
descuento.
picked his way through. Has crossed into the towering header. And he's following up. And a neat finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And in a trice, and that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
At his career. And a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Figo. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's very neat. Lahm. Haaland is onto this. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Figo. Looking for the run. Pele gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Pele with the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Just eases him off the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. It'll be a throw-in. And that's a goal kick. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution for Israel, number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Israel restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Kaut. Davids gives no quarter whatsoever. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now this could be a chance. Israel have rung the changes already. They could of course make further alterations at half-time. And it's Piqué, spread out to the left. And it's Migo! Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard pokes it out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaut receives it in a good position here. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. Koundé. Van Dijk. Akanji. And it's DiMarco. Doku wants to run onto this. He is through here. Pele in acres of space out wide. Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Some Good work on the right flank here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Odegaard knocks it into space. And this is Pele! And he's certainly onside here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Israel clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Davids. Figo. Back towards the middle. Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rodri. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's shifting through the gears here. He's rising! And in he goes again. A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Not the most convincing of passes. Seaman gets it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Akanji. Rijkaard. Pele. Now it's Pele, and he's lost his man here. Pele had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition...
Hazard! Goal! Israel! And the comeback is complete.
Goal scored for Israel.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
Israel with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Haaland. That has not gone well. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's DiMarco. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kaut. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Hazard. That is ended up in no man's land. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's got away. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played back, towering header. Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Israel, number 2.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And he's had it nicked away. Israel have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard. He is just caressing the ball. Flash. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Odegaard. Now it's Pelé. Piqué does well to get it back. Odegaard. And it's Count. Stood up well to him there. Nicely aimed pass.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23, Federico Di Marco. Coming on the field is number 25, Nuno Mendes. Substitution for Israel, number 22.
Seaman to save this spot kick and his team.
Number 17, Lionel.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Israel now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Cannavaro, somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's having a goal! Oh, off the bar! That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite
Number
able.
17, coming on the field, number 8, Luis Diaz. Number 4, Marcus Rashford.
Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way. Koundé. Ball played for Rashford. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Rodri. Great vision. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. That's put paid to the danger.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! And there's a goal! Deep, deep into injury time!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Can he get it through? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Not the most accurate pass. Davids. Oh, that's ambitious. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? It's a sharp pass. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Messi. He's going for goal! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Hazard. That has not gone well. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Van Dijk. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Now it's Haaland. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! In he goes again! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first!
But pour l'équipe d'Israël. Après 18
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thuram. Played over towards the opposite flank. Haaland. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Goes for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's having a go! Cantona played out to the left flank. Now it's Keane. And it's Messi. Keane. This looks promising. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Keane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stood up well to him there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodri calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. Tries from distance. Wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Rodri.
Israel can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... It's Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Israel have their second corner now. And this is Messi, forced to go back. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cannavaro is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bigo plays it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's a good run down the left. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Messi. Spread to the right. Hazard. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. No, again, there's no way through. Hazard powering forward here. He's having a pop! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Israel coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Israel with the game's Messi! And the pass is intercepted. Hazard, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Piqué receives it in a good position here, and he welcomes it in. It's Figo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel get their fourth corner. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get rid. Oh, it's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Kovacic. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cantona running with intent. Messi, and the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Played into the... And a header! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
That is a great pick out. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! And another try! And he's stuck it away! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pinches it off him. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Keane was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Figo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crosses it, impressive jump! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Le numéro 6, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 21, le numéro 15, le numéro 20.
Kane. Mbappe. That's
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk. And it's Azar. Ibrahimovic. He might be in here. Ibrahimovic! And no mistake. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Changement pour Israël, le numéro 14.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Israel now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's clean! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This ended up in no man's land.
Le numéro 4.
Cristiano Ronaldo, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, Red, nice interception. Yamal. Costa! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Le numéro 19.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Israel visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And this is Son Heung-min. Serginho.
Il y aura 4 minutes
Great defending, strong and determined.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Son Heung-min is herring after that one. He's had it taken off him. 4 extra minutes added on. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. That's been slipped through. He's in a great position here. Piqué is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. In towards the back stick.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and
Terrific effort! Big moment! Massive goal!
well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
En el minuto 4, el dorsal 3.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Aims beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Messi. He's through here. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Messi. Yamal. Messi. That's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Plays it in, look, real chance! Now, can they get him away? He shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Thuram makes the interception. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. De Ligt. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. It's a threatening ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Rodri. Messi. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quality ball. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Messi. And that's an excellent interception. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Oh, that's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Cambio de jugadores en Israel. El dorsal 14.
Israel choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Israel making some potentially decisive... He'll try from distance! Nuno Mendes. Israel are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And this is Figo. It's Figo! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played into the middle. Well, that's been dealt with. Davids. Neymar. And the through ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. And the cross comes in. Pacho clears without hesitation. And that has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Nuno Mendes. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. This possibly the last play of the half. Figo goes short. Nice interception, well timed. That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Incoming delivery. So their fourth corner of the game. Figo with the short one. Hazard with the impressive jump. It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Piqué.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Israel dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi is flagged offside.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Hakimi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Piqué. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that is out of play. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely aimed pass. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona with the lead. Getting up there! It's loose, and again! No, not quite.
Well, at least he was in the right position, and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Israel can make their change now with a break in play. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Israel have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Neymar. Now it's Royce. Piqué being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And it's played in here. And that's the keeper's ball.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25 será sustituido por el dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores en Israel. El dorsal 2.
Israel have
El
opted to
dorsal
make another
17.
change here.
Messi. El dorsal 22. Hazard. Serán sustituidos por...
Here's found
el
the way
dorsal
through.
15.
Nicely shaped cross.
El dorsal 20.
Hakimi
El
can get it
dorsal
clear.
13. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal
They're up to 5
3.
corners now. And it's been taken short. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Pacho. Now it's Rafinha. Piqué simply refused to be outdone there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
But it's Thuram. Pacho. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That is good alertness. And this is Ronaldo. Yamal. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. Yamal is onto this. Can he finish? Well, now tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all. They've got it again. Last chance, perhaps. Oh, that's neat. The ball goes. Cruyff! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Cruyff! 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 No one quite like him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Drama and that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible. Or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his bullish header! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And it's De Jong. No, it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Haaland. Gehi gets over and intercepts. Ferdinand. It's gone for a throw-in. They get a throw-in. Rodri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been slung wide. Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Chance! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this.
Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
That could spell trouble. Koundé. Chelsea have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And he's heaved it away. Ferdinand cuts it out. Now that's well seen too. Half an hour played now. Hazard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Look at the big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they win it back again. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's superb. Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. And it's Rijkaard. And he's picked it up out wide. And the ball is out of play. Figo. Messi. Goes looking wide. Hazard, very much a man of this moment.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Hazard. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Shevchenko.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
There's the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Xavi Simons. And Puyol. And it's Koundé. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute at a
Rijkaard.
time.
Koundé. And it's De Jong. Opts for safety. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think
It's Hazard! Hazard! The man's a genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's all becoming so easy. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Bigo plays it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Luis Suarez. Messi. Here's Haaland. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. And he's gone looking for safety. Puyol.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Yehi. And here's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. No way through there. Hazard. And it's Lahm.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Hazard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Haaland. Hazard. Shevchenko. Shevchenko makes a move down the right. Lahm. And that is a little undercooked. De Jong. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now this could be a chance. Here comes the terrific effort. And that's a sharp finish. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Luis Suarez! And it's there! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So now the difference is... Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Ibrahimovic. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Azar. And it's Messi. Koundé cuts out the pass. Xavi Simons looking to receive it in space. Decent chance! He's got a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a...